everybody, and welcome back to the channel. I am here to give you an update on Rio. So we had our vet appointment today, and it was interesting. So essentially, Rio has COPD or hives, which are both essentially allergy-like symptoms. Basically, there's some inflammation in the lungs. Basically, he is just not being able to breathe like anyone else who would be outside in pollen all the time. And it's not that he's not able to breathe. He's just not able to breathe well. He easily is getting out of breath, which is what I thought was probably the problem. And they just confirmed it for me. They did some blood work because they wanted to make sure that that's what it was. So they took some blood. It all came back negative. As far as the one thing that she was worried about was if he had some other issue with one of his other organs that was causing like an infection, and this was like the result of that. And she just wanted to make sure that wasn't a problem. They all came back negative. The only thing that came back was the white blood cell count, which just confirmed her suspicions about the COPD or hives. Either way, they're basically treated the same. It's something that he will have and have to have treated, or more like just maintained and regulated. So basically, he got a steroid shot. There are several different types of steroid shots they can give. They gave him basically the like not long-term one, and the reason they did that was because they wanted to see what the blood work would come back as. And so this one will last about 48 hours, and during that 48 hours, I will be giving him a supplement that will then continue for the rest of his life. It will be twice a day, every day, and it's basically like an antihistamine. So the steroids' job is to push down the issue, so like bring it back down to where it's supposed to be, and then the antihistamine is basically keeping it down. So that's basically what's going to happen for now. After the steroid wears off, if he is not showing improvement, then we need to move to a different steroid. There's different kinds that we can try, and we'll just see how that works. And that's pretty much what's going on with Rio. And if he doesn't improve with any of these new steroids, then most likely we'll have to talk to someone who's a specialist in this specific kind of thing. But for now, we're just testing to see what works, if anything works. And then Dash decided to start acting lame on me again on Monday, like he did the last time that we were having issues. And so I asked if she would see him, and she said yes, of course. And so they did a little partial lameness exam on him, and he has some soreness in his heel, which could be multiple things, but one of the things it could be, which we really don't want it to be, is navicular, and that's basically something that over time just continues to get worse, and there's not a cure for it. You can only treat it and just slow down the progression is basically what that is. That's the worst case scenario. There's a much lower chance that he has that, mainly because his other foot isn't tender, and whenever you have navicular, it's always a bilateral effect. So if it's affecting the right front leg, it will also affect the left front leg. I don't know why I said that. But anyway, she said that at his next farrier appointment, just have the farrier put pads on his shoes. And when you put pads on the shoes, if we see an improvement in his lameness, like he's not lame anymore, not acting lame, then it's definitely not navicular. If that doesn't work, then we need to go ahead and have him do a full lameness exam, check and see what it is, so that if it is not navicular, we can start treating it, and if it is navicular, we can just start helping him out. So that is the update. a very expensive vet bill later, and I am just like, anyway, not the best update. I mean, it could be worse. Luckily, Rio is not having some kind of internal organ issue. And we'll just see. And we'll just go from there. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. I know this isn't a very long video, but I now have been kind of pushed back on my goals of barrel racing and all that, because until we know what's up with Dash, he cannot do any extraneous work. I can still ride him if I give him pain medicine a few hours before I ride him. She said he should be good just to ride around. You can walk him. He doesn't seem super uncomfortable. So it's a very mild lameness. It's not something like really horrible. So we'll see. But for now, videos might be boring for a little while. You might just be getting me going in here and doing typical barn chores. I'm going to see if my trainer will let me borrow one of her horses to practice, just so that I get more experience. And we'll see. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. I will always welcome prayers for both of the boys. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.